Welcome to the Report Show with me, Meghann, Scully. Delighted to be joined by Owen Colgan. How are you keeping?
Very good. Thanks for having me on the show.
It's great to be chatting to you. And the reason we're talking to you is because you are bringing your tour to Dolan's in Limerick, an actual stand-up comedy gig where we will be there in person, standing in front of you, shouting up, hopefully, and I will be hiding in the middle so you can't see me.
You'll be more than welcome to come along to the show as well. And it's going to be a rowdy one, but it's going to be more like a memoir or an audience with, for example, have you ever seen like an audience with the Pope?
Absolutely love it.
Yeah, kind of like that, but less religious.
Oh, you might throw in a few prayers, will you?
Oh, there'll be a half an hour novena at the end, yeah.
Do
So
you know
bring
what?
the Bible.
People in Limerick would love that. I think a few prayers now wouldn't go astray. Imagine you just start up, okay, everyone, in the name of the Father and Son.
The bells start ringing. A load of choir boys walk out.
Everyone will be like, wait, where are we? Are we in Dolan's? Are we in the pictures? Oh, and some people might recognize you from the Hardy books. So is that where you kind of honed your craft?
Well, I suppose I'd probably honed my craft in secondary school, unbeknownst to myself, when I was messing in the classroom and causing trouble and trying to be the funniest person in the room. But and then so that's kind of where it started. But then Hardy books, because at the time we started Hardy books, nobody was really on social media, so we weren't thinking about it like that. But definitely, when the Hardy books, we did the demos. That's when we kind of could analyze our own jokes a small bit and say, oh, how can we make this better and better and better and stuff like that. So kind of started off from school messing and then went on to Hardy books. And you know, when you're looking back on yourself, you're kind of very critical. So I think a good learning curve in that sense.
Well, it's great. I think everyone really took to the Hardy books. Like, you know, you became hugely popular, and I think, you know, everyone knows the Hardy books. So like, I think, you know, it's great. The thing in Ireland is they either like it or they don't, and it's safe to say they love the Hardy books.
Well, I mean, it's like anything though. Like, there's plenty of people that do like it, but there's plenty of people that don't like it. But that's, you know, that's the nature of anything, you know. So, no, but it's been a great experience. Like, we got to travel around the country to different places, to venues, to meet loads of people. There was a time where we went to Limerick, and I think it's called the Stables.
Yeah. Oh, the college. Yeah, I went to UL. I know the Stables.
Yeah, the UL. It's a lovely, lovely grounds there. But we got to do a video with the Munster team, like Mushy and Jerry Flannery and them boys. And then we got to do a gig then in the Stables that night. So like things like that have happened. And the Stables was absolutely nuts. There was people hanging off the rafters, and for some reason there was 3 gambling machines in there that we were doing that were on stage with us.
Yeah,
so there is, I don't know what they were doing up there. But
I know, the slot machines.
Slot machines, yeah. Are they still there?
I'm pretty sure they are. I think they're just part of the furniture now. But yeah, it was great. I remember sometimes, I don't know if it happened to you guys, but sometimes someone be on stage, like, you know, a gig or something, or a show will be happening, and then you'd see someone kind of going up and trying to like go at the machines, and it was like, time.
Yeah, exactly. Someone trying to get their nudges going. But no, but it's been great. Hardy Books has been great, and that's definitely where it all started, yeah.
And now with the show, obviously, I know you're on your own, but you have some guests coming out. But what is it like then when you're kind of putting a show together as yourself, or like, you know, on your own without the lads?
Well, it's harder because you got no one to bounce stuff off. So like, you know, I find I do write a lot of stuff, and I do kind of like then bring it to some friends and some of the Hardy Books lads, and I'll show it to them and say it to them and kind of bounce it off them. So I can still do it the way I did it before, but at the same time, the pressure's on in the sense that like I have to fill up the an hour and 10 minutes of like entertainment, as opposed to before, you know, Eddie Durkin would go up for 10 minutes, then I'd go up for 10 minutes. So it was kind of like, you know, we all had our bits to do. So it's a lot more work on your own, but at the same time, the payoff is also very good as well, you know, in terms of like, you know, how you grow as a comedian.
And it's great too, I suppose you can bring a few guests along as well and have a crack with them.
Well, yeah, there'll be a couple of cheeky guests along the way. There could be ex-Hardy Books lads, a few Irish comedians that I'm going to be asking as well. So there'll be a nice mix of people. But for the Limerick gig, Dolan's such a wild and great venue that I'm trying to pick someone that's like really well up for that one, because that's always been a nice rowdy gig for me and I really enjoy it.
I have to say the Limerick crowd are great when it comes to anything on stage.
Very lively.
Just really lively, up for the crack, like really up for it as well, which is good. And I think as well, especially because seeing the year that we've had, I think everyone is just going to be very excited being in a venue and, you know, without having to probably have restrictions, and hopefully we won't have any restrictions by then. But I think everyone now is just going to be so excited. So yeah, I think it's going to be whatever Limerick or any venue was like beforehand. I think it's just going to be up a notch again.
Wow. It's going to be like, yeah, it's going to be crazy, because I mean, the last time I did a gig in Dolan's, everyone was so rowdy, and I suppose people are so eager to get out now. So I can only imagine people would be hanging off the rafters, I hope, while wearing the masks.
it's going to be good fun. We're looking forward. So Owen, Still Alive is in Dolan's on April 8th. I know you're touring all around the country as well, but of course we're looking forward to having you here in Limerick. And tickets are available now up on Ticketmaster. It's been an absolute pleasure chatting to you and getting to know you more. And I said we look forward and we'll give you a very warm Limerick welcome when you come.
Thanks very much, Meghann. Nice to meet you.